Greetings, my favorite zombie slayers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 6 of Project Zomboid, The Tales of Buffy. I don't think you can break down player-built radios. You can. You just have to place them on the ground in the world. You have to, like, install them on a table or a floor and then break them down. You can't do it in your own inventory, which adds to the ridiculous grind. Because if you make 10 radios, then you have to run around your house sticking radios everywhere like you're some sort of clock collector. Like you're an insane person. But, hey, yeah, that's Zomboid. You know, I love the game. I can complain about its, like, sort of nonsense eccentricities, but at the end of the day, I still love it, so I'm not trying to nag on it too bad. Alright, you made me panic in my sleep that you were going to come in the window and bite me. So, I'm going to stomp on you with much pressure. Whoa, what are you doing? What's going on here? You just trash those radios? You just can't? I totally understand that you cannot be bothered to do it. 100% sympathize, because it's a lot of micromanagement, it's annoying to do, and it only gives you a little bit of experience. Hey! My soup from last night, still fresh cooked. It's coming with me. I almost just clicked pour on ground. I have disassembled my own player-built radios before. So, and I wasn't modded. So unless it's something that they just changed in like 1.4155 or since, I think you can trash player-built radios. It just requires you to install them. Like I was saying. Yeah, electrical is not one of the skills I particularly enjoy grinding. Fortunately, there's not a lot behind the electrical... Oh boy, that's a group. There's not a lot behind the electrical tree that I care about either, which is nice. It's like once you can hotwire a car, who cares? Whereas the carpentry tree, oh boy, do you ever need to grind carpentry skill. But electrical, you know, whatever. Take it or leave it. I would say the trees that I feel... What was that? It was maintenance. Sweet. The trees that I feel are most important. Carpentry. Tailoring, oddly. I could probably play the entire game with no skill other than carpentry and tailoring. I could probably play with no tailoring too, and just go carpentry. Carpentry is probably the only thing that's a must, because without carpentry, you're very much screwed. I guess with no carpentry, you could live somewhere that has a well, and just take well water instead of rain barrels. But the problem is, if you don't have the ability to live on the second floors, I mean... Without carpentry, you would need to move in somewhere that had 2 stories and a pre-built stairwell with a flat roof, ideally for farming, that then you could sledgehammer. I don't know. There's a lot of requirements if you aren't gonna, you know, have carpentry skill. Tailoring, I don't think, is pointless. Medical is pointless, because if you're leveling up your medical skill, you're dead, likely. It's one of those, like, oh, it sounds good in a zombie game, but, like, if you're hurt, you might not, you know. Herbalism is must-have, but that's just a magazine. Where am I? Did I just overshoot the gas station? What is going on? I'm lost. Yeah, I've undershot the gas station. So gas station is... Game's not letting me pan my cam. Gas station's this way. Yeah, tailoring is important to keep you alive, because you can armor up your clothing. And at really high tailoring skill, you can also repair ripped clothing. And really late game, like if you survive 6 months, most zombies that you interact with will be wearing clothing that is ruined, because the deeper into the timeline the more damaged and decayed everything becomes. So trying to find like a fresh leather jacket at month 4 is dang near impossible. Almost everyone that you find on a zombie is going to be torn to shreds. Perhaps you'll find one in a bureau or a dresser, but they're, that's chance. So that's why I said tailoring and carpentry are like the two that, I really can't live without. And really high-level tailors can make yourself quite tanky. Now, on Apocalypse difficulty, you can't be super tanky, because any attacks from behind can drag you down, and if you get dragged down, you're just done for. But on Survivor difficulty, tailoring is pretty amazing, because you can become basically scratch-proof and very bite-resistant. What is Yoda? He is a Maltese Poodle Italian Greyhound mix. He's half Maltese and quarter the other two. Hey Yoda, look up. Little satellite ears. Yeah, he's a multi-poo Italian Greyhound. He definitely looks a bit like a Westie. When you see his full body, though, it's pretty clear that he's not a Westie. It's just what you see on stream. I could see why it looks that way. But he's very small. He's here. Let me show you. He's a very small doggy. Hi, buddy. And he has a hair coat, not a, he doesn't have fur, he has hair. Hi. In very curly fur, so. Oh, there we go. Okay, gas station time. This has been my goal for 3 days. I think I'm finally at the goal post here. I'm at the 5-yard line. You. I still have to... So once I get gasoline, I can go back to the farm that had the generator. And then maybe, with any luck, this gas station will have a how to use a generator magazine. I think that would be a little too lucky, and I'm not likely that that will happen. But who knows. All right, let's, before I pull the car up, make sure that we are free and clear. Come for the gaming, stay for the doggy love? Of course. What? What? Why is there a chopper? Oh my god, why? Why would there be a chopper? It's day 6. Oh, let me in. Refuel, refuel. Why isn't it not refuel? Oh my god, this is so dumb. I can't see if someone's sneaking up on me too. Scary. So I have a jerry can with some fuel. On Apocalypse, it could start at day 5. I should have been listening to the radio. taking a quick look around. I still look clear. I'm probably gonna end up, I'll end up driving out to, like, the farm complex or something. Oh boy, alright. Red. Current priority. Avoid chopper death. Oh god. Well, at least this is my one and only. The real problem is, I have 14 nutrition worth of food. I have no food in my glove box. At least I have a car. I'm gonna see if I can't get some snacks real quick. Okay, cigarettes. Can we do better than that? Riverside map, okay. And mechanics for beginners? Sure, I'll probably need reading material where I'm headed. Corn dog pizza. You speak to my soul. Orange pop and soda. Dying. Yep. Here we go. Food. Reading material. Reading material. Let's check behind the counter. Mechanics intermediates. Alright, so I got, what beginner book did I get? Mechanics. Okay. I don't need the intermediate, though. Alright, I think I have probably enough food on me to last me for a running into the countryside to avoid getting zombie eaten. And I'm gone. Where's my cigarettes? Here they are. 69 cigarettes. Oh boy. Know how to use a generator mag, true. Oh, I am not used to a speed demon in a sports car. But I have a full tank. I actually don't even know how large my gas tank is on this vehicle. But I do have a jerry can on me if I need it. And to save on carry weight, I'm going to duffel stuff. Is there a productive destination that I could head to during this? There's not a real... No, I'm not. I'm a speed demon, not a Sunday driver. So it's dangerous. I don't want to floor it. I could try the self-storage. I'm gonna mosey on slowly to the self-storage in order to see if I can't rummage myself up something nice. Man, was not expecting this. Spare bag of chips and orange soda going in the glove box. So I have like emergency supplies in my glove box now. So for those that do not know, oh, so here's the map. So on the map, I live, what is this map? Prior to the Muddy, Ohio. I don't even, I think this is the gas, is this the gas station here? This yellow? I think I live off of the map. I don't even live within the region of the map. Yeah, okay. So the yellow is the gas station, which I just exited. This purple thing here is the police station. And then, no, the green is the gas station, and this is the Spiffos. So I was just at the gas station. On this map, if we zoom out, here, let me zoom in. I live over here, or that was where my temporary house is. So the Riverside map doesn't really help me, given where I've explored. But I'll keep it on me anyway. Oh no, send a driver here. Okay, I probably shouldn't floor it. That guy has a duffel bag. So if you're wondering, I'm driving southwest out of town. The farming complex with the generator is up here to my right. And then there's a factory on my left that I'll be passing in just a second. I got really lucky. I had just cleaned out the gas station and managed to refuel the car to full and grab all the gas station supplies before the chopper hit. It could have been a lot worse. So this sucks, but it could have been a lot worse. So this is a factory, which I very much want to explore when I'm not being trolled by a chopper. That's what I think about you, Mr. Chopper. But I could drive slow to see if there's any car keys in the lot. Because this is a good place to find tools and vehicles and the like. This also might be our permanent home. Yeah. And right now it's getting absolutely smashed. Oh, so whoever asked before about decaying zombies, this is what a decayed zombie looks like. Makes you hungry for barbecue, I think. Baby back ribs. So here's the diner across the street from the... And there's another gas station over here, too. This is a second gas station. And the diner... This gas station doesn't look like it has... much. But the factory in Riverside is really nice to settle in because you have the factory, which it has a giant two-story building with a huge roof and lots of space to build, etc., etc. And then it's right across the street from a gas station, so it's really easy to source your gasoline. Sorry, Mickle Moose. I apologize for ruining your new dinner. But I'll be streaming Wendigos tomorrow, so I'm already in the mood for some long pork. This is not the way to the self-storage, but whatever. So this road takes me out to some farmland in the way west. It actually technically takes me out to another gas station. Why don't I do that? And while I'm driving, it'd be good for me to actually turn on my radio for once, because I would have been alerted of the incoming chopper had I done anything. And we'll take a little jaunt out to the remote gas station, which may be empty and allow me to top up my tank. So at the end of this emergency broadcast system alerts, you'll see the alert for the chopper, air activity and sector, yada yada. But as I'm driving out to the middle of nowhere, all personnel order 475 has been issued. Air activity detected. You don't say. Hi, Tusky, come on. I don't have any treats for you, but I like your company. So this is one way to avoid sort of the chopper swarms, is to drive in the middle of nowhere where there's just not a lot of zombies and you can be relatively left alone. So I'm actually going to park it here for a second and just casually read, you know, while I play with my puppet. I'm already on top of it, Agruvan. Many pets. Yeah, as long as you don't panic during the chopper events, it's very survivable. Cheers, J-Lone, and thank you again. Far too generous. Purple Tonberry, what's the deal with the chopper? So, in Project Zomboid, I'll go a little bit deep into the lore because not much is happening. Project Zomboid takes place in Kentucky, in Muldra. It's actually, all of the towns are like real towns. And this is supposed to be kind of like Ground Zero, but it spreads. So the chopper event is an event where... Whoa, that's a lot of gunfire. The chopper event is an event where authorities or something flies overhead. And the way it works is, for the entire day, the chopper will follow the player around. And as the chopper follows the player around, they make multiple passes. So I've had 1, maybe 2 passes of choppers already. Probably just 1 pass of chopper. And up until midnight tonight, the chopper will continue to follow me around because it has spotted me. It's, I think, supposed to, like, quote-unquote, help the player, but obviously it's a big old troll, because all it does is draw zombies to your location. You can, if you know the chopper is coming, hide from it. So had I tuned into the radio this morning and discovered that the air activity was inbound, I could have sat inside all day with my curtains covering up my windows, and the chopper would never found me. But that is the chopper event. By default, on Survivor difficulty, the chopper comes, I think, after like 10 days or 2 weeks. And on this difficulty, the chopper can come up to day 5. Currently, it is day 6. So it came... pretty early and unexpected. And maybe it's a news chopper, who knows? We're not really told what the chopper is, but yeah, it's... So I drove out into the middle of nowhere just so that I can get left alone by the chopper. Because if I stayed in the town, what would end up happening is the town would... All the zombies in Riverside would converge to my location and make a mega horde that would be very, very difficult for me to kill without using fire. Setting them all on fire or something like that. So I drove out here as an alternative, as a way to preserve future use of the town. Because I don't want a mega horde. That's the chopper event. And it took me by surprise. It also is going to make me miss... some carpentry and cooking shows and whatnot. But, you know, c'est la vie. When am I going to play with multiple chopper events? Maybe next. I like to play on vanilla difficulties, but I can be encouraged not to. Let's get out to the other gas station. So, for multiple choppers, you can have periodic choppers, and you just have to tune into the radio. Now, the thing is, with multiple chopper events, all you really need to do is... Whoa, hello. All you really need to do is, like, tune into the radio every morning and see if air activity is detected, and then if it is, just stay inside with curtains out. And it doesn't really make the game that much different, other than once every 2 weeks or so, you don't go anywhere and you sit inside. So that's why I haven't really played with multiple choppers, because it makes the game maybe a little bit more boring. And unless you have something significant to do inside. Like, if I was stuck inside today, knowing that the chopper was coming, I would have, like, sewn my clothing and stuff like that, but, you know, I was ill-prepared. So here I am. Out on the road. Why is my car, like, revving? Silly vehicle. Okay. I'm more or less where the gas station is. It's up here to the left. I think. Maybe I don't know where I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I don't know where I am. Oh, no, I know where I am. And I took a wrong turn. This takes me into, like, a little fishing community. No thanks. So if you're trying to find me on the map, I am way west. about as far northwest on the map as you can go. Just testing my brakes. So right here is... Huh. That storage container is not on the map. This is all new. Whatever this is not on the PZ Map website. Neat. The map has been updated in this latest patch, and some of the features, like the movie theater, for instance. There's a locking site out this way? Dude, legendary. I had no idea. Very cool. Well, if I don't hear choppers around, I might be left enough alone that I can muck about in here. So these are just, it's just a trailer of planks. But maybe I can find an axe or a sledge if I'm really lucky. This is just a trailer of all logs. What about the actual work site? This is cool. Like a house in progress. A cement mixer. That would be really exciting if I was playing 7 days. Yeah, this is a new POI? Oh, I definitely think you're right. Because I've never seen this on the map before. Pellet with bricks. I can disassemble. No thanks. Glue and box of nails. Always useful. Not a whole lot of useful tools so far. It's really hard to tell where... Oh, radish. I'll take that. It's hard to tell where the doors are, though. It'd be easy to, like, get stuck in this building not knowing how to exit. Because it all kind of looks the same. Will I ever play Minecraft? I may. I'm not going to say never. I've played Minecraft before. I own it. I've played it with my cousin's kids. So it looks like all these other houses are like burned down and ruined. What about Vintage Story? So the way most of the games that I play are determined is once every 2 months or so, I take suggestions from Twitch subs and Patreon patrons. And I'm actually doing that right now. So if you're a Twitch sub or Patreon patron, you should hop on Discord and gain access to the suggestion box. But I take suggestions from Twitch subs and Patreon patrons. They submit their ideas for games. I'll have a private poll open to the subs and patrons to determine the order of popularity. And then once a week, I have people vote on the game I play that day. Every Thursday. So for the last 7 in a row, Kenshi has been winning. Because people want to see more of the Kenshi series, but, you know, any game could win, right? So, it could be Minecraft or, you know, whatever else gets proposed and voted on. It just has to be proposed and voted on, and then, if it's popular enough, I'll play it. Unless it's something I've vetoed. I don't veto that often, but I do reserve veto rights. And the games I'd veto are games that are either too complex for me to just play for a week, because... Oh, Jesus. Ooh, that one legit scared me. Jesus, guy. Get out of the little meth house. Okay. Whoa. Good lord. I know I need to enter all these buildings ready, but it took me by a blind corner. It was ready. All that for like a roll of tape and a crummy mattress. Oh boy. Yeah. I wasn't wearing brown pants before, but they sure are brown now. Yeah, no, that's not it. This is a nice house? Alright, well... if you live in a slum, it might be. All right, let's keep eating the food that spoils. I wish you had more ways to repair weapons besides tape and glue. I know, especially if it was a metal-based weapon and you have metalwork skills. It would make sense to be able to repair. These houses obviously have absolutely nothing, and there's probably no point in me entering them. But since they're new points of interest that most people haven't seen before, why the heck not? There's a cool abandoned factory out this way. Oh, yeah, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I still technically have the chopper event, so I gotta be a little mindful about that. They're just dumbbells on the ground. Thought I saw a dumbbell. Maybe I didn't. One other thing to look for is secret stashes in the stairs or under the floorboards. I don't think I've seen any so far, but hypothetically they could exist. I won't become one of them, that spray paint says. Doubt. Because I am the only one that has not turned. Yet. Alright, I'm probably done searching these derelict houses, because I've seen what I need to see. They don't have anything in them. Not even good cigarettes. But if you say there's a factory down this way, let me check that out. There's some crates that were out in people's yards and houses, but there wasn't much yield. Oh, the houses get nice. And this is, I'm assuming, the factory up ahead. Well, let's see if these houses are starter homes with no furniture, or if they actually have some stuff. I also have to be careful about engaging stuff, because Buffy here is pretty tired. Oh, this is a really nice garage. I don't know why it's not paved. And it has traps already? Can I pick these up? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, man. That zombie, it startled me too much. Credit where credit is due. They really did ramp up the jump scares. That's the first plot, dirt cheap in the new potential area. Housing areas? Yeah, it feels that way. Feels like this is like a starter home complex, and you have houses gradually get better as they go further into the burbs. Come on, I want my TV. Someone's a buck hunter. Let's, before we bother with the TV, make sure we are alone. Vitamins will help. I really need to keep bound saved vitamins on me for when I get tired. All right, let's see if I can't catch the tail end of... Oh, yep, here it is. Exposure survival. Great. And I will read my mechanics book. So what lesson is this? Foraging? There's barely any zombies out this way? Yeah, it seems like that. Seems like it's been pretty empty. I definitely did not spend... I lost a lot of opportunity to get some crucial carpentry experience from being occupied and chased by choppers. So, some opportunity lost there, but not so bad. We're still doing okay. What happened to last playthrough of PZ? Death? There were two last, I don't know which one you're referring to, but there were two of them, and both ended in me dying. It was not a good day for me. Well, I might be sleeping here tonight. But let me check next door. I'll close the curtains, though. She is pretty tired. It's very peaceful out here, but I feel like it's a false sense of security. After Mr. Crackhouse Man jumped on me, right? Alright, I think I'll keep the food on me, though. Put everything else away. Technically pop. But having those cage traps are going to be nice. That will allow me to get into trapping nice and early. I will switch books. I think there's only one more carpentry show. So actually, I'm going to not switch books. Yeah, there's one more carpentry show before the shows stop. Dangerfield and Esteban, thank you for the follows. Where are you guys from? IRL. If you don't mind sharing. Where's everybody from? Go sleep at the crack house? No thanks. Alright, so this is a abandoned factory. Looks very cool. There is a zombie, maybe more than one. Farmer Lammy, 88. Thank you for the sub. You're from Boston. Sweet. What part of Boston? I love Boston. Except for when I'm trying to park. Parking in Boston sucks. I think what I'm going to do is, given my my consciousness here, given how tired I am, I will search this factory tomorrow. Glitch, I know you're from North Carolina. You're kind of a neighbor of mine. Oh, Waltham, yeah. Oh, I remember I'm familiar with Waltham. I grew up in the greater Boston area. I grew up going to Wallex. I don't know how old you are, but if you're from Waltham and you're roughly my age, you know Wallex. As all kids know Wallex. Well, let's close curtains. And sleep here. I don't love the idea of sleeping in an unusual spot, but... Oh, you bought a house 10 years ago. Alright, well then you don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, Geezer! Thank you for the resub. And Tough Actin. Tough Actin to Actin. Thank you for the follow. Alright, let's hope that I wake up. And I'm going to pause, update. So, let's search the factory. It'll probably be the last thing I do. Not because I'm dying, but because I'm running low on time. Well, after, you know, watching the TV here. So, second to last cooking show ever. I did luck out and ended up not getting hit by choppers last night. I think what ended up happening was I left the area that the choppers were focused on so much so that they didn't re-find me or something. Because they can search for you at night, and I just went to sleep not even thinking about that. But it worked out in my favor. The factory would be a cool place to base. It would be. I don't think there's... I mean, the map for the PZ map online hasn't updated, so I really have no idea if there's salvaging and scavenging opportunities around here. Because... So talking about, like, what I would consider an ideal base... An ideal base to me is something with 2 floors, because you're never really safe living on the bottom floor. Something with a nice flat roof, so you can build a farm on the roof. And then somewhere that is slightly remote, but easy access to points of interest, so that you can scavenge and not have to drive so far. And somewhere near gasoline. So I know that this factory here is somewhat near gasoline, because there's a gas station about just a little north of here. Tiny little gas station, but any gas station will do. Now, in this current patch, gas stations do have a finite amount of gasoline, so if I'm successful and live long enough, it's possible to run out of gas at a gas station, which would be bad. But most gas stations have so much fuel that that's just not going to happen for one player. The problem with living in this factory is I have no idea what's around here, because the map online hasn't been updated, and unless I go start modding for PZ and looking at the map files, you know, I just don't get to know things like that. So, this cooking show is the most experience in one show that you ever get. It is a big doozy of a show, so don't miss this one. Did they add a way to make gas? Nope. Nope. Alright. Let's poke our heads into the factory. We make a wood-powered car? A steam engine? Okay, so there's a zombie there. Oh, good. Yep, it's one of these buildings. This is give me the heebies and the jeebies. And the jeepers and the creepers. I like their elevator, though. Okay, maybe not that way. I'm getting, like, some serious, I Am Legend vibes from this building. Of, like, I'm gonna open a door, and there's gonna be just a bunch of huddled zombies waiting to nibble. I don't really care about dismantling headphones. Oh, it's big. Spacious. But it looks disgusting. Alright, so this is out. No, this is just more in. Dang. Big building. It's hard to tell from the outside, because you don't get really a full scope of it the way I walked in. It's a fixer-upper? Oh, I don't know. It kind of makes me want to burn it to the ground. It's a burner-downer. It does have catwalks, which is a big plus for a permanent domicile, and multiple stairwells that are already built. So to make this livable, you only need a hammer, some nails, and a sledgehammer. And a few sheet ropes. But it doesn't have a center floor. So that's a minus. Jay Alone, again, thank you for all the gifted subs. That's twice now. Alright, we'll go full pink camera. Thank you, dude. Oh my goodness. Right at the buzzer, too. No lights either. Yeah, that's a huge minus. I was just complaining about how player-installed light bulbs burn out like crazy. And it's very annoying. We got a legend in our midst. I have so many donors, it's insane. I am just blessed. Can I walk through here and just die? Or is this... I hope that's not just... I can't just fall. It's a cool building. But it doesn't have a lot of usable space. It has like weird little offices that are not interconnected very well. So it would be, you could base here, but it, you know, it would not be great. All right, what have we got? Watering can, I do need one of those. Barbed wire. Crowbar is great. I like crowbars. They're very high durability weapons. That could be one hand or two hand. More nails. A big shotgun. Too heavy for me to put in my backpack. And broccoli seeds. Oh, I wasn't looking at the graffiti. Yeah, but this place is graffitied like crazy. It also looks... I'm not going to say for sure, but it appears as if I'm alone. So I think there's a sky bridge that connects to the other part of the factory on the second floor, so I have to go downstairs for that. Tanglewood. I also see the time. You got a sub gift while not in the channel? I know it's possible, it doesn't happen very often. I could turn this building into multiple apartments? Yeah, if, when the game gets updated to include NPCs, this would be a pretty cool building. Because it's large and has the capacity to house a lot of people. And then I could become a slumlord. Hi, Tusk. Hop on up. Alright, so here's a section that I haven't... yep, here's the sky bridge. And then the zombie below. And... yeah, I actually really like this section of the factory. Come here. I need to pet you. Come here. Come here! She's like a cat. I like this section because it's spacious with the sky bridge and all the rails up top. It's a pretty cool factory. It's a very cool factory. Wait, I'm on the inside. How is it locked to me? Okay. You. Cut it out. I was about to say... it would be really cool because you have like a huge garage that you could park in, but then it's just locked. So I couldn't open it. Tusk was like, no pets, only paw. Look at her little paw wiggling. Come here, girl. Come on. All the way. Ah, she's special. Oh, this shotgun has a lot of stuff. Choke tube and sling. Just no shells. Shells not included. Shells sold separately. Well, I am nearly out of time. Oh, go, nope. Who goes there? Nothing? For real? Sometimes when you see the trees wiggle like that, it means, you got company. But nothing popped out of them, so. A false alarm. Or the faint laughing sound? That was a turkey gobble. There's new ambient noises. Oh no! I don't have cigarette lighter. Yeah, there's a lot of new sound effects for nature and for zombies and all that, so if you hear gobbling, that's just... Eventually there will be animals. I think next patch they're planning on adding actual animals and animal mechanics. I don't know if you can ranch, but I think you'll be able to hunt, which is pretty cool. Although, I'm not really sure hunting is cool until they implement bows. Because I ain't using a firearm for a deer, unless it can feed me for a season. But I am going to wrap up this stream in this building. I know we're not home. We're far from home. But this is as far as I can go today. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, The Tales of Buffy, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to chat with me in real time, Discord's the place to be. Rhadamant.com and the description of this video also have links to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.